Hey, hello, Ishikawa Dragons, Mesa Public School students, and anybody else following this YouTube channel. This is Mr. Vitale, and today we're going to learn a little bit about racket skills. So, I'm going to switch out right here, and obviously this isn't a full-length net, and what we were just playing was a little bit of what's called pickleball. Before we can actually do things like that, we've got to learn how to control just a ball and a racket and yourself. So I'm going to take you through just a few short little drills, with the primary focus being working on angles. And if you can control the angles, then you can start to control that ball. Okay? First, let's make sure we're holding that racket in the right way. Put your racket in a perpendicular position. Make this shape with your hand. Slide it right down to the grip. Wrap your fingers around along with your thumb. Shake hands. And if it's still in this perpendicular position, you got it right. Now, take that racket, turn your palm up. Step one, balance the ball. Good. Next step, by changing the angle slightly, make that ball roll a little bit around the face of that racket. Next step, again, controlling the angles, but now use the edge and make that ball, or attempt to make that ball roll around the perimeter edge, just like that. Now you know what happened if you turn the angle too far. Oh, there goes that ball. So just change those angles, try to learn to control it. And then for some of you, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, if you've got a racket that's got like a W or maybe a P on it, depending upon the name of the racket, see if you can make that ball trace the shape of that particular letter. Good. Next, check your grip. Okay. Good. Take that racket, palm up again. Just drop the ball, catch it. Drop it and catch it. Good. Turn your palm down. Same thing. Drop and catch. Again, drop it and catch it. How about drop it to the ground, get underneath it, catch that ball. And how about the other side? Drop it down. Okay. Still controlling the angles like so. Right, now put it on there, palm up. How about toss it, let it bounce, catch. How about no bounce? A little bit harder here, toss it up, catch it. And you'll notice I'm bringing that racket down a little bit, kind of giving with it. If you can do that, that might help a little bit. And then check that grip again, turn your palm down. Let's dribble a basketball, but let's limit the range of our movement to just about, I don't know, maybe 8 to 12 to 16 inches. So just like that. We're not swinging like that. Look at how those angles change. Awful hard to control that ball like that. But if we move only a little bit, boom, there it is. Straight up and down. Next one, turn your palm up. Let's do some air dribbling. Okay. Now, check your grip. Turn that palm up, turn that palm down. You know, when we play the sport of tennis or pickleball or racquetball or badminton, there's two sides, two faces of those rackets. Got to be able to learn how to use both sides. So this one, while we're bouncing, we're going to switch. How's that? You got to really check those angles. If your ball's going all over like that, just check and see how that racket is being held. It's no mystery. If your racket is nice and flat, that ball has no choice but to pretty much stay close to where you want it to be. All right. Now, I'm just going to move over here to this side of the net. And if we start to apply some of those things to playing tennis, to someday where we can rally back and forth with somebody, we've got to now be able to strike that ball, control how much force we put behind the swing along with that angle. So I'm just going to work right up against the garage door of my house. And just like I mentioned to you when we were dribbling, controlling maybe with a range of motion of only about like that right now. Now it's just little movements just like that. If I stop the ball, I'm only moving about that far. It's not starting here right now, it's not ending up right there. Now, maybe someday you'll learn how to control like that, but right now, just little moves. All right, so quick review. Ready? Check your grip. Good. Good. Balance, control the angle. Roll that ball slightly. Okay. Okay. Toss it, let it bounce, and catch. Dribbling down. Dribbling up. Good. Thanks for joining me today. I'll be back soon with another activity. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks, you guys.